Alright, so this week I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is there's another Inspiration Wednesday. The bad news is I recorded an entire Inspiration Wednesday. It was actually the toughest, the ugliest Inspiration Wednesday I've ever done. I recorded it just before I moved and I can't find it. And I actually thought I had edited it and like was waiting, yay, and I came down here because it's Tuesday. And I was like, oh, before, you know, everything, to make sure that's all in. And then I went, I was like, well, the video's not uploaded. Let me go get that. And I was like, oh my God, I've never edited the video and now I can't find it anywhere. So I do need to show you the ugliest page. It took forever. Look, it's a piece of caca. And it took me almost 2 weeks to get to this point. And I had recorded every painstaking moment. So I'm gonna keep hope that it's somewhere and I just don't know where it is, but I think I left it on a card and then I can't find the card because I didn't actually upload it. So anyway, it's a hot mess. Know that it happens, but I'm now kind of going on the fly with this one, and I'm going to, let's see, kind of turn this a little bit because my book is getting super thick. And then last week's, because it was so ugly, I just kept putting more thick stuff. Like, I'm gonna take all these freaking letters off because they are too thick. I know, I can't even get them off because I like totally stuck them down. Anyway, all right, we're back in a happy place. I have taken out, because I'm like, okay, I need to get, technically my mindset in this is like, oh shit, I need to do this quick. So what I did is I took out a book, because I like book text. I took out 3 of those rolls, like those pieces of paper that I told you I'd been hoarding. I have tons of them. And I thought these kind of look nice together. This is actually gift wrap from Michael's. It's probably from the dollar section. And these are like fancy, probably Paper Source paper rolls. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I think I'm actually gonna go in and gesso, only because I don't think I want this to have this pattern on it. So I think I'm just gonna do that anyway, and I'm gonna get some tape. So I'm going to try not to think too much about what this is going to leave, but I usually like to set intention in my piece, so I'm going to try to spray this stencil. Because all of our knowledge has its origin in our perceptions, so I'm actually just going to really not mask it off, but get it so it doesn't spray all over it. I move, so I don't even know the status of anything here, so I'm hoping this sprays. Probably just needs to be refilled. I totally oversprayed, but we're going to see what we get. I'm going to dry that, and I think I'm going to collage over it so that it's in there, but it's not really like the focal point of it. So, I like that. Alright, so to go in with some papers, I really like this one. I think I'll just tear it. I'm feeling crispy. And I have a ton of it. I don't think I want that. I kind of like that, believe it or not. Does it go over the inclusion? It could. It totally could. Like this is rocket science, right? Just rip the damn paper, Donna. Maybe it just doesn't go like that. Or maybe it just... I think I'll just take some gel medium and just start tearing the heck out of some paper. This one might be held down with matte medium. I have gel medium out, which is just thicker, and some matte medium. And I'll just kind of play around to see which actually works the best. My brush has gesso on it, so let's see what we get from there too. So I figure I'll put that down and put a little bit on there. Just gonna, you know, when you play. I had to stop in dry that because I was putting super thick layers on. So I'm just trying to shape it up on the edges of the overhang now that I've got it dry. But I'm actually liking that. It's still not the fact that it was the other one that I really wanted to show you. And that's kind of depressing me. And I'm going to have to try to see if I can't recreate or resurrect the dead. But I'm kind of liking that. And I'm thinking of going in with a little bit of gesso and just kind of filling. So I'm just going to get a palette on my back. All right, so I've got a little bit of gesso and I'm thinking of just kind of using it as filler. Just going over the edges, just, I mean, I like the collage. Just trying to, I like layers too. Hopefully using that as layers. You know, I'm feeling a little bit of raw umber. Crazy as that might seem. I have this, I don't even know what this is from. It looks like it's a toilet paper tube, but it's thicker, so maybe it was tape or something. And I want 3 circles, because you know I like odd numbers, so let's just say I do that. Just running down. And then I haven't used that red paper. I'm thinking maybe a little bit in there. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna dry that first, and then come back. And I figured while I'm waiting for that to dry, just take my smush book here, and I have all those extra pieces of paper, and I've got all these hot mess. They're just kind of a hot mess. Oh, that one, I like that one. Find a page and slap some of that stuff in there. Oh, that's a page that doesn't have anything lush in it. I'm just gonna take matte medium. And then matte medium on the back of that guy. Let's just stick it down because I don't want to waste it, and I don't think I'm going to be using any more of it. And even if I am, that's good too. Ooh, maybe that way. Ooh. So I'm thinking now with this, maybe putting that inside the circles. This is super thin because it's wrapping paper. So I was hoping to just kind of tear and get something that would fit inside. I think that's good. All right, so I'm thinking a little bit more, since I love that, by the way. Totally love that. I'm gonna put part of the flourish over here. This is number 2. And I'm just gonna spray it. Probably should do my best to try to get it flat since my book is so curved, but we're gonna just wing it. How about that? This is raw umber, by the way, and I probably need to make it a little bit more water because it came out thick, but I'm just gonna love it like that. I'm gonna dry it, I'll be back. My random collage bits, I have what's called a flinch card. They're just like from an antique store or junk store that I've picked up. And I like, you know, I like numbers, so I'm thinking about putting the 3 in there. And I think I'm just gonna put that down. I might need gel medium for that one. It's a little thicker, and the book's a little thicker. So, put some gel medium on the back of that, and gel medium there. Get that sucker stuck in there. I'm thinking a little washi tape bits. Now, again, tape, totally not, especially this one, it's not sticky at all. So I'll have to use matte medium. I don't know if it's just that it's old. I kind of like it on there. I'm thinking the last thing I want to do is go in as glaze, and I'm going to use the raw umber as my glazing color. So I'm just going to take a little raw umber, and I'm going to use more glaze than I am paint because I want this to be a more transparent glaze. So that's just basically the secret. If you want more transparent, add more glazing. Okay, so I think I'm going to concentrate first around the edges and then see, or I don't know. Usually I just go all in, right? Let's just go all in. right, I've waited about a minute and I'm just gonna go in with baby wipes and wipe some away. I really like that. Not bad for on the fly today. And you know what, Red? I've been channeling my inner Red lately. So I really, really love that. And that's it for this week's Inspiration Wednesday. How can I have been so silly? How could I have forgotten my brown hole? My God, I'm slipping. All right, so today is June 24th. Can you believe I forgot that? Ugh, crazy. All right, now it's finished. Haha, done.